was a tremendous undercurrent in Middle America. They loved the Beatles, yes, but there was this undercurrent of these limeys coming over here making money, you know, and we started rock and roll. Why are they doing this? And definitely with the Kinks, with our name and our attitude, because we really didn't care. We didn't have any showbiz tact, and possibly upset a lot of important people. So we got banned.
The unions didn't want us there for 3 years, and they banned us.
For no reason.
Yeah, several different disagreements, and...
I didn't do anything.
No, there was a scuffle at one point.
Oh, I did hit that guy, yeah.
It was a very tricky period for us, because we were banned from, was it 66 to 69, I think it was. And of course, that was, Woodstock was in the middle of that. So the Who managed to gain a new lease of life by performing on that, and that opened up America for them. And whereas we were still stuck in England, we toured Scandinavia and did some stuff in Germany.
If we'd stayed in America, I think the music, I wouldn't have had that nice roll of English songs.
I think Ray Davies is probably the epitome of English rock and roll. He is original. His ideas seem to come out in a totally unique way, and in a very English way.
We are the Sherlock Holmes, English-speaking vernacular. How to say Fu Manchu, the Moriarty of Dracula. We are the office block, persecution affinity. God save the little shots, China cups and virginity.
The way the Kinks dealt with sex was quite funny in a way.
Went along to Knightsbridge to get a haircut, found I'd made a mistake, gone into the ladies' salon. At least that's what I thought, till they said, take a seat, sir, won't keep you a moment. We're just attending to some of our other gentlemen. Apparently they're members of the Kinks, who've decided to let the Ginger Group, an avant-garde bunch of hairstylists, try out something new.
I suppose if a guy was sort of chatting up a girl, you know, and sort of pull the blinds down and pour him a drink, he wouldn't put on a Kinks record around that time, because there were kind of sort of sexual overtones that are not wholly masculine.
See my friends, see my friends, they cross the river. See my friends.
I mean, he brought a great sense of vulnerability to what he was writing about, and it was very, very subtle. I mean, there were homoerotic elements in a song like See My Friend.
She is gone, and now there's no one left except my friend. They cross the river.
It's no big deal. It's about you know, lost love. But again, people picked up on the undercurrent of crossing the river. Are you crossing over to the other side, dear boy? That sort of thing.
It was really fun. It was like almost a time before the word cynicism and before the words like bisexual and before gay. We used the word gay in a different way. But we regarded it as fun. You know, we were like rough kids from like working class background and suddenly been thrust into this sort of world of like endless possibilities and could do anything you like and get away with it almost.
I used to take Ray down transvestite clubs and have an entertaining evening and introduce us to different people. So that was good for Ray, you know. It was good for a writer, and he could. Whereas I just think they're amusing characters, he could write about them.
I met her in a club down in Old Soho where you drink champagne. It tastes just like cherry cola. No, it's not good enough. When I get to the word C-O-L-A cola, I want all the girls to sing C-O-L-A cola. When I get to the word L-O-L-A Lola, I want everyone to sing L-O-L-A Lola.
Well, they had every right to. Yeah, why not? I'm not the only person that did it. It's just I did it first. In a pop song. Although I'm sure other songwriters did it before me, It was just that they were smarter and they concealed it better. Mad about the boy. You know, it's just that I was known for making that particular record.
The girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up, muddled up, shook up word of something low. La 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 la. Well, I left home just a week before. I've never ever kissed a woman before.
I think Ray will probably go down in history as being probably the greatest rock and roll lyricist of this age. The thing is, I don't like paying him compliments because he's a big enough head as it is.
When you're talking about songs, and that's the reason why I like him, I don't give a shit about the image of the Kinks. You know, whether they're cool or uncool, it's just that I thought the songs were fantastic.
I've seen grown men cry because of the abuse and the crap that me and Ray, mind games and shit that's going on in the room. And when you think, if you go beyond that and you look at the work as the most important thing, you know, hopefully that all the personal stuff will sort of dissipate with time, whereas the work will be there for years.
I've always been wary of doing interviews because my work is better than I am. I just don't live up to it. I don't surpass it. You know, I'd love to be as good as Waterloo Sunset.